Welcome to Journeys in Faith. I'm Matt Ritzert from the Tuscarawas County Catholic Schools. Today we'll be hearing from Bradyn Nussbaum. Bradyn is a 2020 graduate from Central Catholic High School. He was having some difficulties in his life before entering Central Catholic High School and attending a retreat at the Damascus Retreat Center. Bradyn is now a counselor at Damascus.
So I landed at Central Catholic just because of a string of events that happened, really. Not necessarily because Central Catholic was not because it was like the faith option, not because it was Catholic, right? It was just the option because I was getting in trouble. I was getting in trouble where I was before. And so they offered, it was the opportunity for me to like go to a new school and just kind of like receive a second chance and not necessarily have to like serve as much of the suspension as I had, if that makes sense. But my faith did not kick off because I was going to TCC. It wasn't like religion class where I was like, oh, here we go. It wasn't like, it was none of that. But my senior year of high school, we went to Damascus, which is like where I work now. And I just like encountered. I really had no clue what actually happened. I just kind of encountered and like had my heart break for like where I was in life. Because I just encountered Jesus and I encountered our Lord. He met me where I was at. Well, Damascus is just a place, the people who like founded Damascus are like just very faithful people and they're lay people, right? So they're not part of the church. They're not part of the church more so than just being like a lay person. And so I guess, if you just read the Bible, like the Lord sends people out to go evangelize and to go preach, and that's what these people are doing at Damascus. Is they're just like following the Lord, they're listening to His voice, and they're following where He leads. And so, like when I went to Damascus, of course it was like the organization as a whole, but it was like my counselor, like specifically my counselor, who I really like just saw how he was living his life differently, and the way he like ministered to my heart, and the way he just showed me Jesus. Was really like what brought me back into Damascus. Like when I thought about going to Damascus as a summer missionary in 2020, it's not because I wanted to go to Damascus because of the worship or anything like that. It's because I wanted to go like see my counselor again, because he just lived differently, and I was able to see that like he lived differently. Like Damascus obviously is like not my savior, right? Because like Jesus is our savior, God saves. But Damascus is such a big role of me being where I'm at. I'm just incredibly thankful for Damascus. Like I'm incredibly thankful for the fathers and the mothers who like laid down their life so that it's made it easier for me to like lay my life down. But I'm just incredibly thankful for Damascus. If I wasn't at Damascus, like I would not be anywhere. Like I just wouldn't be where I am now. I came home for a year after like my first summer with Damascus, and like it was just different and it was hard to come back from a summer of like just encountering the Lord almost like pretty much every day and just following the Lord for a whole summer, to coming home back to home and just kind of like just being dropped off and like left on your own. You know what I mean? Specifically like with my age group, kind of just like being brought home, and there's not a whole lot of like 18 or 19-year-olds who are just following the Lord like there is at Damascus. And so it's just been really good for me to continue following the Lord at Damascus and like receiving their formation, receiving all the information that they have, and then kind of just like getting to see how the Lord works out at Damascus, because I've just simply seen things that like how can you like doubt it after you just see it right in front of your eyes. So I'm just really thankful.